Welcome to Simply Marvelous. I am Anton, along with my co-host,
Taylor Day.
As you can see, we are on the therapy couch.
Yes.
We're not going to say couples therapy because we cousins.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We're related.
This is fair.
Because Bucky's going through his own therapy, we thought we'd also hit the couch.
Yeah. Get comfortable.
Great
episode, though.
Great episode.
Some nice revelations and things that I'm sure it's going to be some big talking points throughout the week.
You got your therapy dog with you, too?
Yeah. Shout out to my dog, Sonny, who passed away a couple years ago.
R.I.P.
Yeah, no. My baby right here. All right, you want to tell them where they can find us real quick before we hop into this?
Yeah, you can find us on social media, YouTube, as you know right now, that's Simply Marvelous, but also on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Simply_Marvel and Us. Check us out.
Absolutely. Let's jump into this, though.
Yeah, let's get to it.
This is our rapid reaction, because we just finished watching it. We only watched it once, also.
Just once.
We usually watch it twice, but just once this time.
Mm-hmm.
So we open up with the new Cap.
He sucks.
Mr. Punchable Face.
He's the worst. They tried to get us with this whole nice guy, like he's relatable routine, and they had the black marching band.
Yeah.
Black marching bands are just everything.
Yes,
just with a hot beat.
It was
straight off the bat. They tried to. And I'm like, yes, I am very in a good mood because of this band, but Cap still sucks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they tried to make him, a highly decorated military guy and all that, but he's no Steve. So we'll talk about him more later.
Yeah.
We get to Sam and Bucky finally meeting up in the show. Mm-hmm. It was kind of weird though. I thought it might be a phone call. Yo, I need you. Just show up together. So okay.
Yeah, I was about to say they just meet because they see that this new Cap has the shield.
Yeah.
And Bucky's like, excuse me?
Yeah. Sam, why didn't you take that shield?
Why? See what they did? I could have told you this was going to happen. Mm-hmm. And also, I just really appreciate Sebastian Stan's reactions in his silence, in his silent moments, this entire episode, and probably the entire series. Because all the times where he's just silent and just staring, it's like, what's happening. He's like, this mofo, like, just going. It's so good.
Yes. So they meet up, and now they're on the tail of these flag smashers. Mm-hmm. We kind of get some of the scenes that we've been seeing in the trailers. They're in the warehouse, and they're no plan having selves kind of tracking these guys. Bucky is ready to just go in and start smacking folks. And
he does.
You know what I mean? Falcon, he's like, no, gotta wait. There's more. He's like, how many people is there? There's only 2 people. Red Wing shows. No, there's like 8 people.
Like, 6 to 8.
And then as the trucks are leaving, they detect one more inside the truck, and they think it's a hostage. So they're in hot pursuit. Bucky gets inside the trailer, and he runs into this character named, or is her name Lori? I think it's Lori in the show.
I think it's
no, was it?
It's Carly.
Carly.
Morgan.
Where's that? Where we got? Okay.
Yeah, Carly.
I can't read. Not today. I didn't even know you wrote it down. But he runs into this girl named Carly, and she packs a punch.
Exactly. They thought she was the hostage, and she's the one that's running the situation.
Yes, she is. And we did detect that she is. We were like, man, she got a little sister in her somewhere.
So one thing about black people is that we can always tell when there's another one amongst us. No matter what we look like. It's like... And so she just I knew, I just thought she was black, but I looked it up, and I said, I think she's black and Irish. She's black and Irish, Jamaican and Irish, but she's a British actress, has been in a lot of different properties, actually. She was in Star Wars somewhere.
Was she?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she around. She's trained and talented.
Dope.
Dope actress.
Yeah.
But yeah, she kicking butt, taking names.
Yes.
Stealing stuff.
That action scene was dope.
Yeah.
The action scene was dope. And then, what we didn't get in the trailer is the actual new Cap, and his black sidekick shows up. aka what's his name, Battlestar.
I was so upset. Like it looked like it looked like the great value version of the original Cap and Falcon.
Yeah.
It's like, and I said this before, and I know it's not overtly racist, but this feels racist to me. Like, I don't even know how, but the fact that you guys have, like, this guy and then his black sidekick, I'm like, yeah.
Now, we don't know how good of people these people are. We know we don't like the new Cap because he's not Steve.
He sucks.
But when I look at it, it's kind of important for them to be there, though, if you think about it. Because we are trying to usher in a new day and age, and eventually Falcon will become Captain America. We all think so. It's obviously kind of dope to actually see the old way versus the new way.
Yeah.
The black man being the lead in this show.
Yeah.
But then they're bringing back the old way of the black sidekick and things like that. So they did that on purpose just to show you what it used to be and kind of poking fun at the old stereotype.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he don't die.
Yeah,
I don't want neither one of them to die. But
John could take the long nap, according to me.
He could take the long nap.
The long nap.
You ever go night night?
You ready to go night night?
You ever go night night, nigga? Everybody go night night, nigga.
Oh man, I couldn't even help it on that one.
That's all.
Yeah. So the Flag Smashers give them the business at the end of the day.
Yeah.
They get away, and oh boy. But the Flag Smashers, they do give us more perspective on their actual beliefs. One people. They keep saying one people. That's what they said. One
world.
One world. One people.
Yeah,
something like that. But they like how it was when the blip had happened because it destabilized every nation. Everybody was all together, which is how we all wanted. And then when everybody came back, all the evil. I shouldn't say evil, but
all the people who were in power came back, and everybody, I think, was just fending for themselves.
Yeah. Going back to how it was.
One thing that you were mentioning to me earlier is that, like what you were saying, how it's great. Marvel does a great job about like giving a lot of their villains like reasonable, good reasons.
For sure.
And like to hear them explain it, I'm like, okay, I mean,
yeah, they're not wrong. They're not wrong.
Maybe a little misguided.
Yeah.
No.
That's always the issue. They're a little too much. They always go overboard. And a lot of innocent people always get hurt because of their beliefs. So.
All right. So we see that this group, they are all like super soldiers.
Yes.
Okay, so let's do a real quick backtrack back to Civil War. And we saw that there were other super soldiers. That was the first time that we knew that there was other super soldiers. And that Zemo killed them all while they were in their hyperbaric sleep or whatever.
Right.
But now in this episode, we find that there's even more. And they're like, all these people, all these Flag Smashers are all super soldiers. And it's like, whoa.
There's somebody on the corner in one of these countries just slanging super soldier serum.
Like it's syrup, scissor, and a cup.
Serum.
Zipping with some serum. And everybody's getting a taste.
Yeah. I am I'll say this just as for TV purposes. On Civil War, I was hoping all those super soldiers didn't die just so we can get that scene.
Yeah.
Because, that would have been fire.
It would have been. That was a huge cycle.
Yeah, they got us on that one. They got us on that one. So we're getting a little taste of that right now. A little taste. Not the same. But
one important thing, though, that did happen with the Flag Smashers is that, like, they get to some safe haven. We hear that they're being called, like, Robin Hoods and this, that, and the other. And that a lot of people are supporting them, and their support is growing quickly. Right. But we see that Carly gets a text message saying that she stole something from somebody, and they're going to find her and kill her.
Yeah.
She's already making enemies.
Yeah.
Like, Madame.
When I seen that text, I was like, I wonder if that's the new Cap.
Ooh.
I wonder if that's the new Cap. Because
Ooh.
he doesn't have the powers. He's just a real dope, soldier.
I'm telling you right now.
What if that's new Cap?
What will ever get this dude behind bars or under 6 feet of land, whichever, whatever needs to be done, get rid of him. Yeah. We can keep the black sidekick. We already found out that his character is actually, like, both characters are real Marvel characters. Right, so we know that he does become a superhero. They call him Battlestar. Mm-hmm. But yeah, John Walker can go walk off a bridge for all I care.
Yeah, we're going to see what happens. There's going to be something real twisted that happens with this guy by the end of the series. We'll just have to stick around to find out what happens. What happens. All right, then we meet somebody that's very interesting here. My favorite part of the episode right here. And I can't remember the conversation that actually leads up to this. If you do, please explain.
So basically, Sam and Bucky are walking after they get their butts kicked by the Flag Smashers. And they're like, how are there more super soldiers? Da, 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 da. And Bucky's like, okay, I have been like harboring this information. Steve didn't even know this, but there is another super soldier on this earth that I ran into back during the Korean War. And we find out that it's basically one of the early soldiers that were tested on.
Yes.
And he's black.
Isaiah Bradley.
Like, actually one of the, if not one of, the original Captain Americas.
Yes, he was. There was 300 black folks that they actually tested this serum on, and he was the only one to survive. Mm-hmm. And obviously the government used him as they wished to fulfill whatever little mission that they had. But come to find out, they actually locked this guy up. Yeah. Afterwards.
Once they were done with him, they were like, okay, you're too strong and too black to be out on these streets. Mm-hmm.
So he locked him up for 30 years. And nobody on Earth knows about this guy besides the government, people who were in power at that time, and Bucky.
It's just crazy for me that, like, Bucky said even Steve didn't know.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And, I mean, like, he tries to give the excuse, like, I was just trying to protect him. Like, he's been through enough.
Right. Yeah.
We already know the Avengers don't have a pension plan.
For sure.
So,
yes. Yeah, very powerful moment, though.
Very.
This dude is still strong, too.
Still strong. Still, like, the only age is in his face because Mr. Man was built.
Yes, he was. Yeah. So, come on, Marvel. You got to let us see him in action. Or at least give him his flowers while he's still here.
Also, for my DCOM kids out there, us millennials, if you guys remember The Color of Friendship, which is also on Disney+, the same actor was in that movie. So, that's a Disney Plus plug right there. The Color of Friendship, another movie about race.
I don't know nothing about that show.
Yeah, I had the kids watch it.
Okay. All right. Well, okay, so after they leave Mr. Isaiah Bradley's residence, they go outside, and Bucky and Sam are having a spirited
discussion.
Conversation. And guess who want to show up?
The Po-Po, the 5-0.
Always happens.
Always.
But they did throw a twist on it, though. The black guy didn't get arrested this time.
They didn't.
Mr. Bucky gets arrested.
Yeah.
He missed therapy session.
Yeah, court-mandated therapy.
Court-mandated. So they apprehend him and they take him to wherever they took him.
Yeah, they took him to jail.
Yeah.
And
his therapist shows up.
Yeah. Also, New Cap shows up, and it's like, oh, it's okay. You can forget his therapy because he'll be working with me. You can release him into my custody. And like Sam's like everyone's just like, oh, you're over here taking selfies. Like, bye.
But yeah,
Bucky and Sam both go into therapy with the doctor, whose name escapes me right now. It is what it is.
Yeah, but they get extremely close.
This was like, we were saying it. This scene was so funny because it was Bucky and Sam, but it was mainly like
this was
Anthony and Sebastian.
I've watched a lot of interviews of them, especially since this show has started. This is them.
Yeah, that was straight up them.
Yeah, it was them.
There was
no acting involved in this scene.
No. They were like, you have to at least say this and this.
Yes,
the rest of it, you guys just go.
Be you.
Just do you. It was, yeah. But mainly we get to the point where, like, Bucky admits, like, you gave up that shield, which means that Steve was wrong about you. And if he's wrong about you, that means he's wrong about me. Mm-hmm. And that's what was the heart of, like, you know, what upset Bucky during all of this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So sad.
Yes. Once again, we're dealing with trauma in another show.
Yes. But I love that, like, at least we're working through the trauma in each of the shows.
Yeah, of course. A little therapy. The world needs therapy right now.
Hey.
We all went through 2020 and the extended part of 2020 because, you know, the calendar year doesn't change much. It don't. I don't know what y'all thought was going to
happen. I know.
But, you know, so, yeah, we're all in therapy. But after their therapy session, they leave. And they're trying to figure out how the heck can we figure out where all this super soldier serum is coming from.
Super soldier scissor.
Scissor. Yeah, that's officially what we call it.
Super soldier scissor.
Say that 5 times.
I know, right?
But, you know, they both of them say, well, we don't want to, but we got to holler at Mr. Zemo because he has all the Hydra secrets and all this serum seems to be coming from Hydra. So,
and again, for those of you who haven't watched all the movies or don't remember, Zemo is the main villain from Civil War.
Civil War gets all the plugs.
All of it.
All the plugs.
All of it.
And Age of Ultron.
Yeah. So he was the one that knew about this, the other super soldiers. He's the one that initiated the Winter Soldier in Bucky's mind.
Facts. From
Sokovia, lost his family. So villain gonna turn Suicide Squad and come and help them.
Yeah, it was weird. Well, we all thought Zemo was probably already on the loose, but come to find out he is still in jail.
He locked up.
And looks like our people is about to free him somehow, some way, some shape or some form. So actually, what I think is going to happen is the government is going to find out, you know, capping them. They've been bugging Sam and all them, and they're the ones that's actually going to free him. I think so, because you already know they want to take credit for everything.
Yeah, that's something we missed. They bugged Bucky and Sam.
Yeah.
So that's why they, like, in the episode,
they showed up.
They always pop up wherever they are and try to, like, be fighting and take credit for it. And so, yeah, you already know they probably heard this and are going to, get to Zemo before they do. Yeah,
sounds like it. We'll see, though. Very good episode.
Very great episode.
The Isaiah Bradley thing got me, though, all up and through here.
Yeah.
Let me get deeper, all up and through here. I like that. That was beautiful.
The
boy the guy that answered the door at Isaiah's residence, I think he might be sticking around too. There's another Captain America type character, Iron Lad. Not Iron, but I think it's something like that. But he's a rep of Captain America too. And
really?
I've seen that guy's picture like in the early stages of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and people were speculating that's who he could be. So don't just bypass that character. He might be around for a reason.
This is news to me.
Yeah. There's a lot of research to do.
I know.
You know.
I just do my quick Twitter searches to see what happens.
Every time the episode is over, I look over. She's laughing like.
Because they be, of course, Twitter. They clowning, and I just love a good neighborhood roast. So.
Yeah, that's always funny. Yeah. So. All right. Well, that's our rapid reaction to Falcon and Winter Soldier episode 2, aka the Star-Spangled Man. I love that title because it's so corny.
It's so corny. And he's so corny. Him and his underbite. Like, ugh. Anyway.
So, yeah. Stay tuned because we will put up another episode here in the next couple of days after we go and do some more deep dives and researches. Find out more about this Isaiah Bradley guy, maybe a little more about Battlestar and some of these side characters and figure out what's really going on. I can't wait to watch other people's reactions and everything. And if you guys have questions or you can put us on to some things, drop it down in the comments because we would love to know.
Yeah.
We like to be educated.
And don't forget to tune in on Wednesday nights. We'll try to do a live. You can interact with us there, ask questions as we try to explain more. Again, like Anton said, after we do some more research. And don't forget to follow us on social media. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so you know each time we release a brand new episode. And yeah, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get. You don't see me do a whoa on there one day.
We're gonna do something on there. I gotta work on my choreography.
We might just be doing the kid and play.
I know.
All the new songs, just doing the kid and play. Hey.
We back again.
All right, we're Simply Marvelous. I'm Anton.
And I'm Taylor Day.
And we out this piece.